channel. It's Destiny and I am back with another video. So as you can tell, I'm doing a mukbang. I have my Whataburger and I'm just going to be talking to you guys, updating you on my pregnancy. And before I do that, I want to answer this question that one of my subscribers asked me. So let's just get started. Okay, so I have my fries and I never tried this before, but my sister told me it's good and I wanted to try it. So let me get my hair out the way first. It's a spicy chicken sandwich. And I don't know if Whataburger is good for chicken sandwiches. Every time I go, I always get the same thing. I always get a Whataburger meal. It's like a cheeseburger. It's not a cheeseburger. It doesn't have any cheese on it. Does it have cheese on it? I don't know. Whatever. I wanted to see what's up with this. So let's see if Whataburger is any good at chicken sandwiches. Is it focused? Focus. I don't like the fact that it's smushed. And what is all this sauce right here? This is so ugly. I feel like I tried this before. Okay, well it's good or whatever. I didn't know that, but it's good. Okay. Oh, and I have ranch because they didn't bring me no ranch. Oh. And I have barbecue sauce. I gotta start off eating first so I can get in the mood. Them fries ain't fresh. So one of my subscribers DM me on Instagram. Follow me if you haven't already. And she wanted to know if when I'm in public, do people stare at me? Do they give me dirty looks? You know, things in that nature. And I was like, that's a really good question. I could make a whole video on that because I know a lot of my subscribers are also teen moms or they're pregnant at a young age. So I was like, I'm gonna just address this because that is like something that should be talked about. So the answer to that question is yes. Being that you're pregnant, you're gonna get looked at regardless because you know you have this big belly on you and it draws attention. So people are gonna look at you regardless your age. But being young, they're not just looking at your belly, they're looking at your belly and they're looking at your face because they're like, you look super young. And they're like, you know, people look at me already because I'm pregnant, but because I'm 15 and pregnant, they stare. And I'm not talking about regular stare. I'm talking about like, that type of stare. They stare for so long and they will be walking and they'll stare and they'll just keep staring and then just keep walking and stare when you already walked past them a long time ago. They still looking back staring at you because they're like, did I see that right? Is she really that young and she's pregnant? So yes, people stare at me. I'm gonna actually tell you guys a couple of stories because it's just crazy how much people stare and like the way they stare and they're like I forgot to tell you, I got a milkshake too. So I was in Costco this one time. We were checking out and this family walks past and this little girl, she's staring at me and then she starts tapping her mom and then she's pointing at me like, look. And she literally just pointed at me while I'm looking at her like, you bold little girl. You gonna point at me while I'm looking at you and tell your mom to look? And then her mom looked at me and her, like, I feel like they was already looking at me because her mom was just like, that actually made me laugh because it's like, who does that? Who sits there and points at someone when they're looking at them, mouth wide open and everything? She was just shocked to see don't know. I don't know what was going through her head, but I guess I was interesting to look at and she wanted her mom to see me too. Whatever. Okay. That same day at Costco, I was outside eating my ice cream, just chilling, and this car drives by. And there's this younger girl in the passenger seat, and she's looking at me, she's staring at me. And the car drives by, and like she's still staring. She's like at this point breaking her neck to look at me. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I probably, wow. I probably never would. I don't get it. I have another story. Every time I eat, I always get something on my shirt. It just don't make sense. Like, come on now. Whatever. Okay, so I was in Walmart this one time. I was standing in line waiting to check out, and this girl that I went to school with, she walked past and she didn't say hi, she didn't look at me or anything, but I knew, like, I don't know, I just saw that look on her face, like as she was walking past, that she was like trying to look at me without me noticing that she was looking at me. She walked past, and then she walked past again, and she would just like peek, and then she was gone. Then she came back again, but this time she came back with a friend, another girl that went to school with me. So I knew both of these girls, they knew me, they talked to me, whatever, and they're just walking past, looking at me. I fully played basketball with one of the girls. Like, I'm not a whole different person just because I have a baby now. Like, no, I'm the same person. I'm not gonna bite you, I'm not gonna scratch you, I'm the same destiny. You could say hi to me. Like, I don't get it. Tell me why they both walk past again. At this point, I wanted to say something, but I'm like, don't even. I wasn't gonna say nothing rude. I was gonna wave or say hi or something, but I'm like, I'm gonna just let them do whatever they want to do. I was just shaking my head. So that's how it be. It be people that you used to know and they see you in public and they just stare. Everybody stares, like, but it's not always like that. Some people are nice. Some people are like, oh, like, your belly's so cute, or they'll touch your belly. Strangers will touch your belly, rub your belly. I don't know why I think that's okay, but I was in Walmart another time. I know I go to Walmart a lot, and there were these two girls. They were teenagers too. They were like 19, 20, and they both had just had babies, so they were talking to me about their birth, and you know, giving me tips and just showing me their babies and stuff. And you know, we just sat there and talked for a long time. So yeah, it was cool, whatever. They were nice. And I think that same day that I was in Walmart, this old man, he stopped me and asked me if I was gonna breastfeed. That old man was actually really nice. He was like educating me on it and telling me the benefits breastfeeding does. When people say something, it's always kind things. But the people who are like rude, they won't say anything. They will just look. But the kind people who say, oh, how far along are you? What do you do? You know, ask questions, and oh, you look pretty, you look cute with your bump, you know. So it's not always a bad thing. And some people will treat you really nice, because yesterday I was in the store and I forgot to get a basket, so I was going back, and this guy, he gets the basket for me, you know, coronavirus. He got the little what's it called, the sanitary wipes, and he wiped off the basket for me and then gave it to me. I was like, oh, like, that was so sweet. I'm like, what? So, you know, people will do like really kind things for you. They'll pick something up for you, you know. It's not always bad. So there are some good things, there are some bad things, but at this point I've gotten used to it. So when people stare, I don't really notice it as much. When I first started showing, I was more like aware of the staring, because I was like paying attention, because you know, I was still kind of self-conscious myself that I was so young and pregnant, and so I would pay attention to when people would stare at me. But now if people stare at me, I'm not even worried about it, because usually when I'm out in public, I'm doing something. Like I'm in the store, so I'm shopping. I'm not worried about who's staring. I'm worried about what I'm gonna put in my basket when I'm you know, just things like that. So you'll definitely get used to it, and at some point you won't care. I keep forgetting I have food. I got my hair done. I'm gonna show you guys my hair at the end, if I remember. I got my hair done because, sis, I'm not finna have my baby without my hair looking nice. Like, I don't want my son to come out like, that's my mama. No, I want him to come out like, ooh, mama, you look good. Yes. So went ahead and got my hair done. At this point, these fries is crusty. Y'all see that? Whatever. I'm finna just go ahead and finish my food so I can get on the next topic, because eating, like, doing a mukbang is not how I thought it would be. Like, I thought, I don't know, but it's like, I'm not finna just sit here and let y'all just watch me chew for 20 seconds. Like, that's weird. I don't want to sit there and watch somebody chew. I don't know how people do mukbangs and make it look good, but we'll see how good my editing skills come in when I'm editing this. I'm gonna rate this chicken sandwich a 7 out of 10.
You look like you enjoying it with them crumbs on the side of your mouth.
The chicken is real. It tastes really real, but their lettuce is, it tastes like old lettuce. Like, their lettuce is not good. I don't know what type of sauce they put in here, but it wasn't no special sauce. I don't know if they smushed it or if Whataburger smushed it, but my burger was smushed. I mean, sandwich was smushed. Do y'all be calling chicken sandwiches burgers? Because I be calling chicken sandwiches burgers all the time on accident. Like, it's a burger. It's just a chicken burger. It's not a sandwich. It got the same thing a burger does. Lettuce, tomato. Well, most of them do. I don't know, but... Bro, eating is a sport. I'm tired. Okay, I'm done with this. What is that? To sum that up, yes, you are going to get looked at. You're going to get stared at. People might point. People might talk about you. But at the end of the day, are they carrying that baby? It is not easy carrying a baby. Like, people don't get it, but at the end of the day, you're carrying a blessing and they're not. So just enjoy that moment. It's only going to last for a few months. Embrace your bump. Love your bump. Show your bump. You're pregnant. Pregnancy should be a beautiful thing. You shouldn't be self-conscious about going out in public because you're young and you're pregnant. You know, just enjoy yourself. Enjoy your baby. Spend time with your baby. And That's all I gotta say about that. Yeah. In case you're not from Texas and you never had Whataburger, it is not all that. My first time trying Whataburger, like when I first came out here to visit, it was good or whatever. I was like their burgers are really big. They don't do you dirty and give you like these little tiny burgers like these other places be doing. No, they give you a good sized burger. Their fries are, compared to everywhere else, their fries are kind of like In-N-Out fries. Their drinks are kind of nasty, honestly. I don't know why, but their drinks taste weird. Like regular drinks like soda and Fanta from Whataburger taste different to me. But it's not all that. Everything from Texas is not all that. And if you're from Texas, I'm sorry, but y'all food is nasty. Y'all food is nasty. Even this is kind of nasty, but I did want to try that chicken sandwich though, because I don't know, I just like to try new things. Before y'all click off, like this video, subscribe to my channel, you won't regret it. Comment pink hearts if you made it this far into the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully by then my son is on his way. Yeah. Peace out. Club Godzilla, I ain't tricking. I'm just down it down. Give me my phone.